Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to the Ceramic Repair Studio. So today's video, I just thought I'd just quickly demonstrate how to fix a chipped plate. Now you will need some, I've got some Milliput here and it does come in different colours. This is the super fine white. If you do have a product which you prefer to use, please leave a comment in the description box. It's always nice to know what everybody else is using. Now, first of all, you want to make sure that the chip is nice and clean. So it's been cleaned, there's no dirt on it. Otherwise, it will be more difficult for it to bond to. And eventually also, you can end up with, if there's any staining, which could come through. Now with the Milliput, it comes in two parts. So we're just taking a little piece of the first part, about there. And I do like to roll it in a ball so I can find it easier when I compare it to the other part. So there's the ball there, and then we'll just take the other parts here. Slightly different colour they tend to be on the two parts, which is great because then you can see when it's really well and truly combined together. So we just take the other part and again just make a round ball, and then we can roughly compare, and I would say maybe a tiny bit off there. So it's the same kind of size, and then you want to combine them together. And when you first start, as I say, it almost is like a marble effect, and you'll know it's combined when it's a lot softer and pliable and malleable, and it almost feels like blue tack in the hands, and the colour is all the same. And this usually takes between 2 to 3 minutes. Now if you don't combine it properly, it won't actually harden off, it'll end up staying soft, so you will have to take it off and start again. So you want to really make sure that you combine it well in this process. Right, now you can see it's nice and combined, it's all the same colour, it's nice and soft, so it's right now ready to apply to the plate. So we're going to take the plates here, you can see there's a bit from the underside as well, and we're going to roughly almost sort of make a shape to where the chip is, and you don't want it to be too much because there'll be too much sanding, so but you'd want it to be slightly over as well. And then we're just literally just, you can see here, slightly applying. Now Milliput is self-adhesive. If you do have a very large chip, you may want to apply some glue first, but this should be just about fine. Got the chip there, so let's just combine it. And as I can see, we've got a little bit on the edge here, so we're just going to use a knife just to take that off. So here I just have a little sharp knife here, it's very gently and carefully just take that away. And then just wrap that round. You want it to slightly protrude so we can actually get a nice flush when it comes to sanding as well. So just moving it along. If you haven't done enough, you can always add more once it's dried. You can also reapply the Milliput on top as well. So just on like that, and then we'll just look at the other side. And then just place with our fingers, and then just keep checking over and moving all the way like that. And then if you want to, you can also apply just a tiny little bit of water to the finger just to smooth out a little bit more. Now I'm going to leave this to dry now for around 24 hours, and then it'll be ready for sanding. And after that, people do always ask me, is it food safe? And I always would suggest to always look at the instructions manual, instructions, which tend to be on the internet. So once it's been dried and sanded, it's usually fine. So we're just going to leave it now for 24 hours and ready for sanding. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed, and also a thumbs up if you found it useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.